my gosh. No way. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear me right now. Wait, can you guys hear me? Oh my god, yes. Okay, so my Doki Literature Club, oh my god, this took forever to put together. So sorry for all that you guys had to go through and everything. I'm gonna load my game from where I had it saved. Okay. Okay, this is where we left off last time. I wrote a poem. I meant to write it for Natsuki, but I might have accidentally wrote it for Sayori. Hi again, Xander. Glad to see you didn't run away on this. Oh, I got my mic, guys. Yes. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Xander. Hope this isn't too overwhelming. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Oh my god. Sayori told me you didn't want to even join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsu, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsu finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Xander always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry guys, I'm checking my phone to see if this is actually recording right. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Yeah, okay. It is perfectly recording. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. And to become such good friends too. Okay, so guys, I'm going to, because I've heard things about this, open the files of this game. Because I've heard that at random times it'll just pop up with a new thing. Like this right at the beginning, which was weird, but it was just like controls and stuff. Okay, how come you and Xander... Okay, wait, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. How come you and Xander can become so good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry I made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so I didn't should use it. Pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy, or, you know, Yuri might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading it much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Not everyone's settled, and I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I'd always read some of the book Yuri gave to me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the face if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. I've watched videos on this game. I've never once seen this conversation. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa. Wow. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What did I say? What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look here. I need some freaking water, guys. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe the stain off with my finger, but no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, meanie. You didn't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, I think I have seen this, actually. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Look away, no, I'm joking. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't even say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you with you sometimes. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share poems we wrote now? Yay! Xander, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember I had a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching her hand in their backs. I do the same myself. I am going to share with Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing in the first place? Regardless, when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not like that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. What did I do there? It's some document thing. Nope. Still nothing. I'm gonna check that off and on every once in a while. Hey, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it like to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure it out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Okay, eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah? Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. I hope this is still a thing. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Okay. I like it when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Yes, exactly. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Just wanted to tell you guys, at the end of this, I will be putting mods into the game to make it so I get alternative endings. Later on, if you're watching this live, then there's not going to be a link, but later on I'll put a link in the description for Biju Mike. He's crazy on Doki Doki and Yandere, but I will put a link in the description so you guys can watch that instead of this, because it'll be a lot better experience for the mods part. So, I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Let's Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Xander. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sorry, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this, obviously, because they have totally opposite opinions on this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Xander poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote once. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Xander. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people is something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Sorry, guys. I might go get a water. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of her motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun, okay, I think is what she said. That would be my way of thinking. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, dear sunshine, The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is a guess, just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't just answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice. Or, how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. Mid eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay, who should I show my poem to next? Guys, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go get some water because my freaking voice is dying. Okay, I'm back. Who should I show my poem to next? I'm gonna go with Monika. Although we all know by now, if you've been on the frickin' YouTube and watched either Jack, Mark, Crank gameplays, to Pichu Mike, what's gonna happen in the end? Having a good time so far? Oh yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or something we can do better, I'm always listening, literally. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Wait a minute, since I am with Monika, do you think... Nope. What is Rempy? Lib. Game. See, here's the character files. That's not even actually a real file name, but who cares? Let's do this. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Xander. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would write. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. That may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect by the way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Oh my gosh, why am I still coughing? Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poems. You sure you're not reading into it too much? That could be. Sorry guys, I'm paying attention to my cat every now and then. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. Like Natsuki and Yuri, definitely. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else would. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. And I can't read cursive too much if it gets to be cursive eventually. Hole in the wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. Peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Deep, dude. Totally. So deep. So... guys, I swear I'm here. Oh my god, it was my cat. Oh, it jumped up and... whew. By the way, my cat is the fattest cat ever. So, yeah, you. It makes the floors creak when it walks. And it scared me half to death. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. But what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently, but influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. My advice for today. Thanks for listening. Now I have to share with Yuri, but I'm gonna see how long this stream's been going. It has been almost a half an hour, guys. We will go out to after I share my poem with Yuri and we end the day and stuff. Then I will end this and I'll have to say goodbye. It's so weird how, like, this is just only a day lasts a half an hour. It's ridiculous. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in this is that they try to make their style very deliberate. See, that's what she's talking about with Sayori. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit. Maybe she's not. The result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if a demeanor totally changes. I don't know what that word means. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but part of them to work better together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Not that you can be a little bit biased. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'll have to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. This is supposed to be a literature club. Ghosts under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining sheet light to have withstood the rest of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay, it's really short, but you get a lot out of it. I'm sorry for such terrible writing. I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I think your writing is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really. See, like I said, it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Xander. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy to think that. You think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. I was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. A sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? I'm curious about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to tried that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but really that didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who liked it, which, by the way, people did. Sayori liked it, and Xander did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing it. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember what the word is. Establishing, what? What am I saying? Establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Xander liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. See, what I like? Her teeth. It's so weird. Her teeth are just like vampire teeth. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. It's not what I... You're just... as well. Maybe you're jealous as Xander appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Xander started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there. Xander... She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted? I don't know. For no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Xander. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning, and most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's all a waste. You understand that, right, Xander? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So, of course it's going to be... Now, let's save this real fast. Save. Now, this could go bad, and this could go okay-ish. But... I don't want to choose... because they'll think more highly of me, but then eventually Yuri will just get sad over that. And I don't want to be choosing sides. Yes. Help me. Natsuki. There isn't me drying up in the words I had in my mouth, so instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori, yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Xander, well, that's our problem. This isn't about her. I agree, it's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes- Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Miri's, okay. Beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Couldn't even bring myself to interject. This president was kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Oh, that hid it. Okay. I clicked the mouse scroll button and it hid the text. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knock. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her. Check my time. 42:03. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Xander, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. So poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Xander, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that thing happen often? No. Oh no, I skipped that on accident, guys. I'm sorry about this. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Xander, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happy, I think. And I think everyone... Okay, I'm sucking at this, but I think seeing you with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Okay? That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but they really need to stop there. We'll also have to see in the future holds. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that. Oh my gosh. No joke, guys, I'm sorry. We'll just have to see what the future holds. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori's internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, guys. Honestly, I don't want to end this, but I have to. Right after this, I'll start a new live because this is a 42-minute live and it's gonna take forever. But, as you guys can tell, I'm gonna go for Natsuki again for the poem. So I'll see you guys right after this video, and I'll see you guys then. But wait, I gotta get on my encoder and stuff. But please do like and subscribe, and I will see you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess. if I could figure out how to end this. Okay, I'm gonna right here. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Didn't work. Who's else? One person is watching. How do I get off live? Here, okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Nope. If it ends, then you guys know that I'm leaving, so yeah. Just close that. Guys, I need help. Oh, I already stopped my encoder. What's the problem with that?